Hello everyone! Today we're going to be cooking Lobiani, which is a Georgian traditional dish. I thought it would be nice to share some personal recipes with you. Basically what it is, it's a pastry dish filled with bean paste. It's really nice, one of my favorite foods of all time. What we're going to be needing for this recipe is beans. Here we have some steamed beans. We have a green mix here, some dill, also basil and green onions, and spice mix as well. So here we have red bell peppers, chili and coriander ground together, some garlic powder and salt, some onions as well, tomato paste beautifully blended together, and a vegan butter. So first thing, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be cooking the onions on a pan or a kettle, however you prefer, and then we're gonna slowly add other ingredients. So we're gonna combine all of this together just gradually. So we start with the onions, so let's go.
Start with adding olive oil to the pot. Let the oil heat up a little and add chopped onions right in. Give it a quick stir. Now this step is not necessary, but I like drizzling in a soy sauce and tiny amount of apple cider vinegar, along with pinch of salt. Let onions absorb all the flavors for 3 to 4 minutes and add in the main ingredient, our beans. Keep the pot on a medium to low heat. Next, we are going to be pouring in the tomato mixture, along with green mix. Time to sprinkle in 2 teaspoons of spice mix, garlic powder and sea salt. Give it a good stir so that everything is nicely combined. Now I am scooping in 2 teaspoons of my favorite vegan butter, mixing everything together once again and covering it with a lid. Let it simmer for 15 minutes.
Okay, so while the beans are cooking on a low heat, we're gonna prepare the dough meanwhile. For that we will be needing warm water, not too hot, not too cold. It's a bit above the room temperature. So we're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna add the baking powder to the water, and we're gonna whisk it together so that the baking powder activates. We are going to add the flour to our mixture. This is approximately 3 cups of flour. So we're just gonna mix it in. Looks good. Now I'm gonna add slowly the rest of it, like that. Mix it with a fork while I can, because it's gonna get very thick and it's gonna be difficult to mix it. So before I add the last batch of flour, before that I'm gonna add olive oil that I have here, 1 shot of olive oil and 2 spoons of salt. This is looking good. Now I'm gonna add the olive oil like that, and salt. Let's try to mix it with fork once again. Okay, so let's add the last batch of flour here. You can use your hands already. I'm gonna wash it once again though, just in case. I'm going in with my hands, slowly starting to knit it. This is my favorite part.
At this point, I am continuing to knead the dough. We need to achieve a firm and smooth consistency.
And now we're covering the dough. The dough is knitted here. So all done. And we're gonna cover it now and set it aside to rise a little bit. And we're gonna come back to it later.
By this time our beans finished cooking. I am going to remove them from the heat and using the hand mixer, turning it into a paste-like mixture. After you are done mixing, let it cool down for 15 minutes. Now I am dusting the flour on a table, since it is time to roll out the dough. As you can see, I created this sausage-like shape. Now I am going to measure it and cut it in 4 halves. After slicing it, we are going to start rolling it out. After rolling out the dough, add your bean paste to the middle. And now, as you can see, I'm starting to make a dumpling shape. Now, secret to this is that you have to keep folding until there is no more opening left. Next, dusting some flour on a baking sheet. Carefully transfer your bean pie to the tray. I am going to make a little hole in the middle of the pie. And we are going to bake it for 5 to 10 minutes in an oven for 250 degrees. Next, take it out, coat it with a small amount of butter and pan fry it on both sides. I would suggest frying it for 5 minutes on each side, after which you're just gonna take it out and we are pretty much done.
So that's it, everybody. Here we have our beautiful Lobiani. Thank you all for tuning in and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!